All right, welcome to the Drewster's Dojo. So today I'm here in Peekskill, New York, the waterfront. I'll give you a little look around real quick as the Amtrak is coming through also. So this is a 9/11 memorial that they have here. Peekskill is a very artsy town. That's actually steel from the towers. Got us a nice little Liberty Bell there. Amtrak coming through. All these sculptures are from local artists. Also, if you see that building up in the mountain, that was actually where that TV show, The Facts of Life, was filmed. Right there, Peekskill, New York. And of course, we have the Hudson River, beautiful views. Okay. All right, so once again, today I'm going to talk about fasting. I'm actually going to go on a 3-day fast, 72 hours, starting in a little while. After I'm done here, I'm going to go home, I'm going to grill up some chicken wings. And then after that, that'll be my last meal for 72 hours. I've done a 3-day fast once before, but it's been years. This is during COVID. I did the 3-day fast. Since then, I've done several 24-hour fasts. Just let that thing go by. So I've done several 24-hour fasts and a couple of 42-hour fasts here and there, as well as intermittent fasting, which I basically do on a regular. But that varies from some days. A bad day is 12 hours fasting. A good day is a full 16 hours of fasting. And that's why I'm able to maintain my weight. But the benefits of a 3-day fast, it gets kind of spiritual there too towards the end. You feel a lot more clear in what you're doing, and it's actually reboots your immune system. So it's a little two-pronged attack there. Also helps with the discipline, to fight the urge to eat. I think that, yeah, we just are addicted to food. Sometimes we eat even though we're not hungry. So 3-day fast, I'll let you know how's it going to go. Now, the cherry on top of the 3-day fast is I'm going to wait till like maybe my second day. Like after 48 hours, then what I'm going to do is create a vision board. And the reason why this came to mind again, because some things happened just recently in my son's life. And I was like, damn. Because he created a vision board before he left New York to pursue his MMA goal. He had created a vision board. And I remember what that board looked like. And several things on that board came true. And something came true just the other day. I'm not going to speak on it. Hopefully one day I'll have him here and when I start interviewing. And it'll be great if he would be on this channel. And he'll talk about it. But vision boards, I'm going to create a vision board now. And that has to do with the law of attraction. You may have heard of vision boards before. When that book, The Secret, came out, that was all the rage. But there's something to that. It's helping manifest your desires or your wants, your dreams. So the premise is that you're taking it out of just a thought and you're throwing it out to the universe. And now you're putting it out there with intention. So that's like a force multiplier. There's actually a lesson I do with kids. Every year I do it without fail. I've been doing this 10, 15 years, this one particular lesson. And it's called The Wish List. And I got this from Stephen Covey, the author of The 7 Habits of Effective People. And that's where you just make a list of anything you want in life. From relationships to your body, to your health, to money, to businesses, vacations, or just places you want to do, relationships you want to mend, perhaps, or increase, strengthen. So I do this activities. I call it the wish list. When I just tell the kids, all right, listen, you're just going to make a list of anything you want. And once again, I go down the whole parameters. It could be anything, from the simple to the sophisticated. And don't worry about how's it going to happen. Just get these thoughts out of there. Now, unfortunately, it's been my experience that a lot of these kids don't know what they want. Because they'll have like 3 or 4 things, and that's it. And they're minor things. Oh, I want a PlayStation. I want a new video game. You know, I want to go to Great Adventures. That's a cool one. You know, I want a new game system. Little things. I'm like, all right, but where do you want to go? Where do you want to live? You know, is there a country you would like to visit? And it's like pulling teeth. But that shows you that if you don't know where you're going, if you don't know what you want, how are you ever going to get it? You're just going to get what life wants to give you, and that's going to be crumbs. So yeah, you have to state what your desire is, you know, with some gumption behind it. So I've done this list several times myself. Well, I take the activity serious. And yes, I have gotten several things on every list that I have created. I haven't gotten them all, and sometimes it takes a long time to get. I can recall back when I first started doing this, I remember writing my list. I wanted a pool table. I want to be in the fire department. This was my very first list. I was in my 20s. I wanted a house. I wanted to get married. I wanted a son. Lo and behold, years later, I ended up getting all of those things. The pool table took me a significantly long time to do because I didn't get it when I had my first house. When I sold that, got my second house. I was there for a couple years before I got the pool table, but ended up getting the pool table. Ended up traveling to different destinations. In fact, as I was mentally preparing as to what I wanted to present today, I looked on my phone, and yes, I have notes. And I had written down, or typed in, my wish list, things that I wanted. And I was looking on that list, and I have like 100 items on there. But the problem is that with the list is that you got to consistently look at the list, you know, to refresh yourself, to put it in the forefront of your mind. But anyway, I did look on that list, and wow, I got a number of things on there. One of them was I want to weigh 145 pounds. Meanwhile, I wrote this when at the time of putting that in, I was weighing about 175. I'm not 145 yet, but I'm close. I was at 154 this morning. So I'm getting there. But I consider that a W. What else was on there that I wanted? It was the weight. Retire at 55 was on there. And sure enough, I'm close, folks. I'm 54 right now. It's not going to quite be 55. It will probably be 57. Contract things. But yeah, close enough. I'll take that as a W. There were some other items on there. But this is why I think a vision board will perhaps work better. Because they're just pictures of things that you want. And you can just leave it there, and your mind is just going to take a snapshot of it every single time you look at it without having to sit down and do the list. But I do recommend writing a list. That'll help you in creating your vision board as well. So, folks, I'm going to leave it out there like that. And I'll see you next time. I'll give you an update on how this fast is going to go. Looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward also to seeing how I roll, you know, completely fasted. And I think it's going to be good. I think I'm going to feel lighter and faster. I don't know if it's going to do anything to my strength. I mean, it's only 3 days, you know, to be honest with you. I mean, what can we survive? A month without food? Maybe more? But anyway, folks, Thanks for listening to Juicer's Dojo. Please like and subscribe. Peace. Never say die.